Cleansing is mandatory in witchcraft and mystic practices. Energy and intent is what witchcraft is based off of. All the energy coming from our materials and ingredients, as well as the energy each human being puts off into this world. Energy works and flows all around us. Cleansing is needed when a space needs a clean slate. Cleansing your home, yourself, your work, space, tools is needed, and there are other items subject to this as well. Cleansing helps us clear the air and to reset our pieces and space of negative or harmful energies. Cleansing can be done with all types of items, herbs, crystals, sounds, sweeping, and many other techniques and tools. Concentrated oil with corresponding herbs for cleansing. For individuals, the oil is often applied to their wrists, temples, jugular, and third eye. For homes, the oil can be applied to the walls. Other highly recommended places include the inside of every doorway and window frame. Sensing. It involves smoldering incense and wafting that smoke over the individual or about the area. This practice is commonly used for cleansing crystals and other ritual objects as well. The smoke must touch the object. It is not enough that the smoke be near it. It is the act of the smoke touching what is to be cleansed that performs the cleansing action. Chanting. This is a means where a short phrase is repeated, thereby raising energy through repetition. That energy can be directed to a goal. This is a useful means of energy raising for a variety of magical goals, but it works particularly well for cleansing a room or interior of a building. Cleaning. One of the most effective ways to spiritually cleanse a room or building is to physically clean it. As with any deep cleaning job, start at the top and work your way down, taking care to thoroughly clean all of the places that tend to get missed. The cleaner a house or room is, the more difficult it is for any unwanted energy or low-level spirits to stick within your home. Scattering a powder. Appropriate herbs should be chosen, sprinkling the herbs about the interior of the room or building. As the herbs fall, their energy is released, scattering unwanted energies and clearing them from the room or building. Depending on the herbs used, this can be a cleansing or purificatory action, with the final results being difficult to distinguish between which has been achieved. Sprinkling salt. A very simple yet effective means of cleansing the interior of a room or building. Scatter salt across the floor, thereby scattering unwanted energies and preventing them from returning until the salt has been cleaned up. In this way, salt is also useful for warding your home, as you can lay a thin line of salt inside window frames, above door frames, along the bottom of frames of mirrors, etc. Stomping and shouting. While these can be readily used along with dancing or chanting, both stomping and shouting have the effect of scattering energies and driving out low-level spirits. Rhythmic stomping serves to raise energy, while accented stomps can serve to send the energy and clear the interior of a room or building. Sigils and symbols. As mentioned above in the first point, anointing with oil, sigils and symbols may be applied to the walls, ceilings, or floor of a room for purificatory purposes. However, they can also be applied using concentrated water or a purificatory potion. Brew a strong infusion of appropriate herbs. Alternately, these symbols and sigils can also be traced onto the walls without any such liquid or simply traced into the air. Sending energy alone is still quite effective. Singing. This is an effective way to purify both individuals and especially a place. It also serves the purpose in groups of helping create the group mind so crucial to magical workings. Generally, ascending scales build energy, with descending scales removing energy. Experiment with tempo and sustained notes to craft your own trusty purification songs. Words aren't essential, but should you choose to use them in your song, consider the advice of the 6 point above, chanting. Witch's Whisk. While also a potent tool for cursing and throwing back curses, the whisk is useful for cutting through tight, clinging energy that impedes freedom and clear thinking. In this way, it is a tool for cleansing a room or building of unwanted energy. Traditionally, only 13 bramble branches are used, but you can substitute other items. Lustral bath. In this rite, one draws a bath, adding appropriate herbs and a handful of salt to the water as the tub fills. This rite can be adapted to use in a shower, with the use of a salt scrub, or by rinsing with an infusion of appropriately suited herbs. Note that there is a notable difference in function and result between a bath and a shower, but similar results. Note also that making a strong infusion of appropriate herbs in a large bowl, straining, and then pouring this finished brew into the tub is a less messy and perfectly acceptable option. Fire and light. Within some religions, fire and light are used as offerings, however, they can be used for purification purposes too. With an individual, seek to shine the light so that it touches every last inch of them, moving slowly across the body. You can light a candle and move it throughout every corner and area of your home to banish the darkness and remove any unwanted energies. Many items can be purified through the flame of fire, such as metal or stone. However, some materials cannot withstand fire, so make sure to use caution. Some crystals and items can be cleansed by direct sunlight. Set your items outside for a day or a few hours to give them clean and charged energy. Bells. The sound of a bell has an effect of causing energy to scatter. In this way, it is a cleansing action and can also be used for clearing out transient spirits and some low-level parasitic spirits. A small handbell is ideal. Simply ring it about the person, take care of those ears, and or about the room or interior of the building.